Broadcasting live from the Business RadioX studios in Atlanta, Georgia, it's time for GWBC Radio's Open for Business. Now, here's your host.
Lee Cantor here, back at GWBC Power of Partnering event at the Georgia Power headquarters. So excited to be talking to my guest, Kanchana Raman with Avion. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, before we get too far into things, tell us a little bit about Avion. How are you serving folks?
So we are headquartered here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am on the board of the Georgia Women's Business Council, and we've been in business for over 8 years. So primarily doing data analytics, IT staffing, healthcare staffing nationwide.
So what's your backstory? How'd you get involved in this line of work?
So obviously I come from a tech background and I've been doing this for many years and very passionate about the industry, and I'm passionate about different industries. I like to learn about what other industries are doing and constantly try to diversify and again align with, the changes around you. Like, for example, today, everything's about AI. So you also want to learn and adapt and change and align with what is happening in the industry.
So how is the industry changing when it comes to AI? Like, how can a candidate make themselves attractive to you or somebody you're trying to place them at?
So I think one of the misconceptions about AI is that it's going to replace you. I think it's going to augment the work culture. It's going to augment our work. So it is almost like a co-pilot for you, right? So if you start looking at it like that and see how you can work alongside AI and automate a lot of what your daily routine work is, I think it's going to help enhance the entire industry and again, enhance your own personal work as well.
So is that something that you recommend a candidate be doing, is learn how that candidate can use AI to make themselves more marketable and more valuable to a potential employee?
100%, yes. So anytime you could use a tool, it's more like adapting a technology, right? And as you progress in your work, I mean, there are some mundane tasks that can be done by an AI agent rather than you trying to do it on your own.
So now, for you personally, why was it important for you to not only get involved with GWBC, but also to get involved at the level of a board director?
I love what the organization does. I love Ross Lewis. I love her vision of where GWBC should be and the focus of the organization and also the amount of opportunities that they present to women businesses like me, and also the opportunity to meet local corporations, right? I think it's so powerful to meet people in your backyard, right? And also support the companies who are here, whether it is women-owned businesses or Fortune 100 corporations. So completely excited about the membership at Georgia Women's Business Council.
So now, for the women out there that are potentially listening that aren't certified yet, can you explain, a lot of people talk about, okay, well, to get certified, there's a lot of hoops I have to jump through, but the value of jumping through those hoops, can you explain what's possible once you do that in order to get certified and to join the community? Like, the benefits to me outweigh the cost of getting certified.
I don't think there are any hoops that you need to jump to get certified, because I'm assuming as a small business or any business, you're pretty organized internally. You have your tax records, your, incorporation certificates, everything in place, your insurance, your CPAs, attorneys. So once you have all of those, the day-to-day stuff in order, then the certification process becomes pretty easy. And also we have at GWBC some wonderful people who are there to help you through, handhold you through the certification process if that's your first time. I mean, even for us as a WBE, we have to renew our certificate every year. And I think it's the same amount of information, updated tax records that you have to, submit to get recertified year after year. So I don't think it's any different from getting certified on the first day and then getting a recertification. So I would highly encourage it, because I think, first of all, it's the sisterhood, right? Especially during the pandemic, we were all sitting by ourselves, in silos. And then we had communities like the Georgia Women's Business Council that would have monthly meetings, and we would exchange notes as to what our journeys were. And then many times it is great to know that, you're not alone in what's happening. There are other people that are going through similar situations. So one of the things I really love about the Georgia Women's Business Council is the sisterhood that, VBank as an organization, GWBC as an organization brings to each one of us, because as a founder and CEO, the journey could be pretty lonely.
So if somebody wants to connect with you and learn more, what is the website, the best coordinates to connect?
I would say LinkedIn, Kanchana Raman. I'm on LinkedIn, so the best way to connect with me is on LinkedIn.
Good stuff. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story today. You're doing such important work, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, this is Lee Cantor back in a few with GWBC Power of Partnering.